Day 13, we begin a new week. So, this might be the most important question you'll answer. Who do you say Jesus is? I mean, there are lots of questions we'd like to ask Jesus, but the question he wants to ask you is, who do you say he is? It's a very deep personal question, and it asks for personal response. Notice it's from the 8th chapter of Mark. Why is it significant that this is a question that's in Mark? Most scholars agree that Mark was the first gospel that was written. He wrote about 30 years after the death of Jesus. So he was writing for people who were young in the faith, those who were still in the process of defining what it meant to believe in Jesus, just one generation away. They didn't fully comprehend what it meant, or what believing in Jesus meant, and they didn't fully understand who Jesus was or what it meant to believe in him. Mark writes in his gospel with that question about the identity and meaning of Jesus in mind, because all through the Gospel of Mark, people were questioning who Jesus was. It was the question of the day and of Mark's day. Who is this? Is asked in Mark more than in any of the other Gospels. In chapter 2, Jesus with the crowd, and the friends let a man down through the roof, and Jesus heals him, and he gets up and walks. People so crowded around him, and they say, "Who is this that heals and forgives sins?" And then chapter 4, we just had in our sermon recently, Jesus, or last week actually, Jesus was asleep on the cushion. We took it from Luke, I think, but in Mark he says, "Do you not care?" Jesus calms the disciples say, "Don't you care?" Jesus calms the sea and the waves, and the disciples say, "Who is this? Even one who calms the sea and the waves." And then in chapter 6 in Mark, Jesus was teaching in the synagogues, and he was ruffling the feathers of the chief priests in the synagogues, and people say, "Who is this? And where does he get his authority?" People just didn't understand who Jesus is and what he's up to. They don't understand who he is. All through Mark, it's like this secret known as the messianic secret, that the identity of Jesus is kept secret until almost the end. In chapter 15, Jesus is on the cross, suffering, giving his all, and it's the centurion, a Gentile, who finally says, "Truly, this was the Son of God." Jesus gave his all, and he is recognized as the Son of God that he is. Who do you say that he is? Jesus, the Son of the living God, who gave himself for you? Jesus, the sacrificial lamb who died with your name on his lips? He died for you. It is about you. It's about your answer. Who do you say that he is? Who do you say that Jesus is? Hope to see you at soup supper and evening prayer tonight.